chrome.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that too.
I want to be the first one to catch something this time. It's always you on the first cast. You got one? I don't know if that's a white.
Biting's pretty good though.
Cat. Nice channel. No, it's a blue.
Oh, there we go.
What is that?
Oh no.
Oh. That was a nice one too. That was
Yeah, that one
so big I thought it was a cat or something. Okay.
There you go.
Got him.
Might be 10.
I don't know. I think this one's too small.
We're not gonna be picky right now.
No, I mean, I think this is under 10. Like, I got a tape or something.
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah. Hey, I got the first white bass.
Oh yeah.
Landed it anyway. I say this is going to be a 9. It's a male.
Definitely no.
Yeah.
It was on the rooster tail?
Yeah.
I'll put back on that. I mean, I got one on this one.
Oh,
10?
actually, he's right over 10, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost 11. Wait. Just cause it fell off and I got it here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Got him. The chartreuse, and I mean, if they're, you got some, there you go. That's
That's good.
yeah.
Come on.
That's
Ooh.
dude. There you go.
That's a Gaspagoo. Damn. Big Gaspagoo too. Never talking to you about that one.
Yeah. I've never gotten to see one in person. Is that on the marabou?
Yeah.
Or the rooster tail? Or the roadrunner?
The rooster tail. Or I mean the roadrunner.
Yeah.
That's a big Gaspagoo.
What exactly is a Gaspagoo? Is it like a freshwater drum?
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
So
that's good eating too. So
take a picture of it.
yeah. They're like a little black drum, right?
Yeah.
Got one.
It's a nice one.
Yeah. Definitely a keeper.
Yeah. Big male.
Yeah, we'll just tap.
Yeah. Did you pull it out from under one of those trees or what?
Yeah, basically threw it right on that bank.
Yeah.
Just slow.
What?
There we go.
Get it.
Man, that one's fucking hard.
Yeah.
For a little guy.
Yeah.
You gotta measure that one though.
Where did I put my tape?
He's staying still.
I think he's bigger than the one I caught.
He fought hard for a little guy. Yeah, it's like 11.
Yeah, it's like 10 and a half, almost 11.
Cool.
You wanna get him?
I got him. This is a new line, so I'd be just disappointed if it fucking snaps off.
Yeah.
They're fighting hard too. Ooh, this one's so good.
Yeah, it's bigger.
I swallowed that one, but
What are we at now? 4 white bass or 3?
I think it's 4 now. I got.
Yeah, that should be number 4, right?
Yeah, because I gotten 3 so far.
Yeah. I think we're good. Got him?
Yeah, got him.
That's a good one.
Put a marabou on, dude. I think the marabou.
Oh, I was like, I got one too, but no, it's just yours. He's twisted around mine.
Yeah. Stop moving. That's really twisted one, too.
Yeah. Well, just let go of my line and I'll be able to get it. I mean, if the Roadrunner's working, there's no reason a rooster tail shouldn't work. Maybe a white rooster tail instead of just a chrome. Oh, tap already.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe just what they want, you know?
Yep. Tap it again, come on. Tapped it right at the boat, right under us here. Get him. They're all coming from that pocket over there.
Yeah, I noticed that. That one might be too small. That's an iffy.
He's skinny, but he looks like he might have the length. You need a tape?
No, I got one here.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good for you.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
There you go, man.
This one's fighting better than the other ones. The other one I got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a keeper.
Actually, I like this spot already.
Ow.
I'll anchor it. It's a lot deeper over here.
Choked it.
I'll drop my anchor.
Alright. How deep is it, though? Because I got to retie the anchor.
It's about freaking 3 feet, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah, it's on the bottom. Ugh. This one ate it for sure on the rooster tail. It's a good thing we're keeping this one.
Yeah. Well, that one year we were just throwing them back, remember?
Yeah,
The only reason we would keep some was fucking.
if they were
Yeah.
bleeding. That one, you didn't even start retrieving that one yet.
For real. You're just coming in now.
Yeah, that's a big one. Look at that. Is that a big male?
It might be a female, but
It's kind of skinny, and so it's... But if it is warming up at least a little bit, the shallow water is going to warm up quicker than the deeper water, and that means they might start running shallow.
Yeah.
Especially if the sun comes out, that's what they'll do.
this is basically a draw right here. I mean,
Yeah. I'm thinking about modifying this rod, taking these eyelets off and putting like some real eyelets on it. Because I'm noticing like the line keeps getting frayed, and so it's either the eyelets or the reel, something on the reel. So if I put, I might replace the eyelets on it and just put a spinning reel on it. That should do away with the fraying. It's on the Roadrunner again.
a good one too.
Yep. About the same size as that last one.
Oh, hey, I just broke the line too with the knot.
Shh. Got lucky there.
Yeah.
Did he choke it? No, he's hooked on the lip. And yours, sometimes it seems like they're taking it on the drop. Caught something. He actually bit it too, look at that.
Game plan.
You want to eat this one? Keep it? That ain't working. You got one?
Hit the minnow.
Another cat?
Yeah.
Oh, I got one too. Just hit the minnow.
Pretty hard, huh? Nice cat.
Bigger than the last one. About the same, really.
Yep.
I just had one hit the minnow too.
Damn, look how he was hooked.
Barely.
Barely.
Look, look. Oh! Yeah, I think this might be a spot to hit the minnow. It's gonna be throwing minnows. Yep, there we go again.
There you go. Ooh. Good hook up, dude. Good hook up. There you go.
It's a different cat. Yellow. Channel cat.
Okay.
Is that a keeper size or no?
I
I don't think that is.
12 to me.
I hate getting catfish because of spines.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that ain't gonna really.
You did 14. I think looks 14 to me.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
You know what?
Looks like a
Little catfish hole.
So far, not a bad little mixed bag, though.
Yeah. Oh, he went over to your side and you got one too. Is that on the... I kind of dropped my catfish there too for a minute. Ah.
You can get up right there, dude.
Yeah.
I can probably reach up right there.
Oh. Oh. Thankfully these are all brittle branches and stuff over here.
1 inch right there. It's
13?
Yeah.
Keep it?
Yeah, fuck it. We're might as well be keeping fish today. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't keep fish all the time as it is.
You know, catfish
Oh,
aren't... Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you don't keep that one. I got another one there.
Okay.
Yeah, I got another one.
Keeping catfish isn't the same as like keeping largemouth or something, you know? Was that on the Roadrunner again?
Yeah.
Well, at this point of the day, I had only caught 2 white bass and a catfish, and they weren't hitting the rooster tails like they usually do. And Greg was having decent luck on a Roadrunner, so I decided to tie on one of those and start using it for a while. And I didn't get a single fish on the Roadrunner, and finally I tied on one of those Runkle swim baits that I've been having a lot of luck on lately. Actually, first I was throwing a white grub, but I think the profile of it was just a little bit too big. And then I tied on the swim bait, and well, here, it'll speak for itself. There you go. I don't know, maybe. It's acting like I got one. First cast with the swim bait, yeah.
There you go. Nice.
First cast with these things, man. These things are crazy. Runkle. He went after that thing right away. Is that a 10-incher though?
I don't know. Measure him.
He don't want to let go. He's not even hooked. He wasn't even hooked. He was just biting down on it. Nah, this is kind of small.
Yeah.
I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah, go for it.
Let it go.
First one actually. Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. I was like, he grabbed it on the drop too. No, but I like it when a sponsor sends me stuff that actually works.
Right, for real.
Yeah. Oh,
Like you said, wouldn't daddy put on like that?
this is a good one. Well, better than the last one anyway.
Oh, yeah. There you go, Edmund.
Yeah. Ugh. Look, he choked it.
I think I'm parking right here.
This is a female. Told you. Nah. Look at that.
There's something with parking it right.
They're engulfing this thing though. Like that first one wasn't even hooked. He just didn't want to let go. The second one was clamped down on it too, but she swallowed it. Oh.
There you go.
Got him that time. Whoa. Oh, oh, I thought he snapped off. But no.
That's what's up. Ooh, it's a big one too.
Dude.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You got him.
They're eating this paddle tail, man. Everything else they were just kind of investigating and stuff.
It's small profile too, little paddle tail.
Yeah. That's why I went with that over the grub. Look at that, it's biting me. Let go. There you go. Maybe I should have been throwing this thing all day.
Maybe you should have, right?
Need to remember this next time. Oh.
There we go.
Whoa. This is.
Hell yeah. Ooh. That's scratching around.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Might need your net. It's blue.
Hold up. Let me get over here.
You got him?
Nice. Nice blue, man. Hell yeah.
I knew that spot would give me something. What happened to the Greg show? That's my first ever blue. Nope. I've caught channels. And going back and looking at some of my videos and stuff, I think I've caught flatheads before. But I thought they were channels because they were small. I think your ice chest is getting full, huh? Uh-oh. Got him. I felt him tug on it and start running with it, but I didn't want to set the hook right away. It's another one that doesn't want to let go of it. Oh, you're trying to the spec rig, huh?
Got something on this one.
You got something? Got him? Double up. We finally doubled up. Little bitty one though. Little blue? Yeah. I don't think that one's legal anyway. Whoa. But hey, we doubled up.
Yeah.
This one, it's kind of small. I think I'm going to throw this one back too.
Back. We got a lot of
Yeah.
fish,
One, two, oh. They're really liking this swim bait though.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I've caught 6 fish all day, or 6 bass anyway all day, and they've all been, or 4 of them have been on the swim bait. I might do that with 2 swim baits. Double up. Definitely get it a lot farther now.
Oh yeah.
I could put one on the 32nd ounce jig head, smaller head jig head, with a different color body.
Ooh.
You had one?
Yeah, one just bit it right there at the boat.
What did you tie on? A green and a chartreuse?
No, a chartreuse and a yellow.
A yellow, okay.
Yellow works really good though, I know that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah. There you go. I was looking at my catfish line over here. I think something took it. It's playing with it anyway.
Let's see, which one did it eat?
Both of them.
Oh,
Whenever the yellow. Oh.
No?
Yeah.
There you go. size is not there from the past few years. You know what I mean?
Well, I think we've only caught a couple females. They've all been males, mostly today.
The last time we were here, we didn't catch any
Uh,
females.
What do you think? Yeah, that's 10. There you go. There you go. Back to back. She on?
Yeah.
It's even smaller than the last one. Just let that one go too. I might have something playing with it here. I think so, yep. He had it in his mouth, but he wasn't really committing to it.
They're running real slow though right here because
Yeah.
the water's kind of moving.
I think this one's a borderline, so I'm gonna just throw it back.
Yeah, just throw them back.
Well, we weren't in this spot for very long until it produced.
Yeah,
So.
for real. I'm thinking about putting on American.
See, that one hit it kind of funny because it was just like real subtle. Like it basically felt like I came across some like weeds or something. Like right now, I think I might have another one.
Dang.
Yeah. They're not hitting it.
Now that one's too small. Looks,
I think it's actually about the same size, but
I don't know why it looks smaller from here.
same length anyway. It's real skinny. But they're not nibbling at it. They're not tapping it. I'm just feeling like some real subtle. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're grabbing onto it, but it's like it's real subtle. They're swimming with it. They're not tapping it. And then that's why whenever I start feeling a little bit of resistance, I'm setting the hook. That was pretty much back-to-back cast right there too.
That was.
Yeah, back-to-back cast. I might be passing you up for the most fish.
Right? For real. There you go.
There you go. Right at the boat too. I guess this is a pretty good spot after all, huh?
There's something definitely in the water over there. Like
Maybe a gar.
no, it's either shallow or something. You see where it's swirling right there?
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, this one's running.
Bigger one.
I don't think he's that much bigger. He's just fighting better. Oh, it is.
There's a bigger one. Yeah, I just that one.
Yeah. It's a big male.
There you go.
Oh, it doubled up.
Went back to the trusty one. So trusty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed colors. I'm throwing what you just gave up on. Ah. It's hooked in the corner of his mouth. Doesn't want to come out.
Come on, Ed. Let me get it up.
Yeah. There we go.
Into the box.
There we go. Oh, I thought he was coming out there for a second. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, but I still got him. I still got him. But he's under you. Might be a good one. I can't tell because he's swimming upstream. Yeah, it's all right. Ugh. Keep him? Yeah. He's not as big as I thought he was.
He's fighting good though.
Yeah. Who the hell's calling me right now? Oh, let's see. It's gonna be a scammer.
Congratulations. You have been pre-approved by our underwriting department to cut your unsecured credit card debt and monthly payments in half. To
Seems
help
kinda
reduce
loud.
the chance of a recession in the
They can
U.S.
probably hear it over
economy, the majority of all creditors will work with consumers to eliminate a majority of the U.S. economy. You have pressed an incorrect key. Please try again. Congratulations. Thank you for calling. If you still have more...
I didn't call you, bitch. Thank you for calling. the last one, that hook set, like I guess the line got slack in there, so it just came out. Because you know the way these things are designed, it's just that little pin that sticks out that holds the line in. There you go. Is he on? He's on. Channel. It's weird how yellow they are here.
Oh, super yellow. There's a couple.
Maybe there's something in the shallows over here.
Maybe. That's not, you know what sounds good?
What's up? Oh, yep, there is one in the shallows. Might be wrapped around the boat.
Okay.
No,
Might
he's
be around
the anchor. It's wrapped around the motor. I got him. I didn't think there would actually be one hanging out in the shallows. It's a pretty nice one. Female. Throw her back. Keep her. Ah. Are you kidding me? Taking another one? Oh, he got off. There's another bite though. But I'm fishing real shallow too. It's just weird. You got one? Yep, that's a nice one. This whole time we were just facing the wrong direction. That's a nice one. Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
Got another one. Oh. This one's nice. This is a nice one. Nope. Oh. Ah, yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Might have to take a picture of this one for Instagram. You mind snapping one real quick? I think I can get a picture of it. They're in the shallows. Start letting them go, huh?
Yeah.
Just
You got quite a bit.
yeah. It always pisses off the guides when we start letting them go too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
It's like the bigger ones are up in the shallows. Yeah. Well, this one ain't that big, but it's a female.
That one.
Yeah. The females are up in the shallows. Let go. Look, it doesn't want to let go. It's not even, doesn't even have the hook anymore. Just. All right, so it is the next day. Yesterday we went out from 8 a.m. to about 4:30 p.m. when we finally got back to the ramp. Yeah, it was a very long day. We caught about 30 white bass total. And to put that in perspective, 2 years ago when we went out to that same exact spot, we left at the exact same time, 8 a.m. And by noon we had over 60 fish. So in twice as much time, or more than double the time, we had less than half the fish. So, but a big difference was, 2 years ago and then last year when we went out, we would hit these, there would be these long patches where nothing was going on, like a couple hours, like an hour or so with nothing. And then all of a sudden we'd hit a school and we'd catch 20 fish in a matter of minutes. And that's how it was 2 years ago. And last year it wasn't quite as drastic as that, but this year it wasn't like that at all. We'd go 30 minutes without something happening, and then we'd start catching a couple of fish. We wouldn't hit these big schools, but we'd get these little spurts of fish. And and between that we'd be catching catfish and stuff. So there wasn't these long droughts of nothing going on, boring periods. There was always something happening. We were always getting a bite on something from some kind of fish. We ended up we only kept about 20. The limit is 25 per person, so we kept 10 each instead of the full limits. So we kept less than half the limit, and we threw a bunch of them back. As far as the catfish goes, I caught a little channel cat and a half decent blue catfish, and then Greg caught probably 3 or 4 blue cats. Threw a couple of them back too. So we didn't keep all that much as we normally do. Now usually I'm catch and release strictly, but this, and then when we go out to the lake to chase reds and stuff, this is the only time I really keep fish. But it seems like the population's being depleted or something. It's just getting tougher to find the white bass lately, and this year it's been pretty crowded out there. There's been a lot of people going out and doing it. So we've only gone out once, and yeah, that was this. So anyway, the baits I was using, I started off throwing a chrome rooster tail, and I did manage to catch 2 on that, but it wasn't performing the way it had in the past. And so Greg was doing really well on the white Roadrunner with the underspin on it. So I started throwing one of those too, and I couldn't get anything on it, but he killed on that. He got most of his catches were on that. And after a while, I switched up. I started trying different things. I was throwing grubs, and finally I just picked up something I wasn't even planning on throwing. I picked up that Runkle paddle tail swim bait that I have, those 2-inch ones. I tried 2 different colors, and they both worked really well. As soon as I threw it out there on the first cast, something inhaled it as soon as it hit the water. So back-to-back casts like that, and I started doing really, really well on that. And the clear with silver flakes and the clear with gold flakes worked really well for me. Greg used one for a little while. He actually had a jig head that had an underspin on it, kind of like a Roadrunner, and he put that swim bait on there and caught 1 or 2 with it. And he also tried, he was throwing marabous, because after a while the bite died down, so he threw out a chartreuse and yellow. He set up like a spec rig with 2 marabous on it in 2 different colors, and he was throwing that out there, and I think he caught a couple on each color. So yeah, but most of his were on the Roadrunner. Most of mine were on the paddle tail swim bait. And yeah, so anything that we use that's on Amazon, I'll put the Amazon links down below, so you can go check those out. The Runkle swim baits are definitely on Amazon. The Roadrunners, I'm sure, are. So check out the description. Check out the links. Thanks for watching. See you next time.